Hey guys, Ellie from the YouLi support team here to help you today push those payments that come into YouLi into your Xero account to help you manage payments and create invoices with one simple click. So we are going to start here on my Innsbruck Mountain Retreat trip. I'm going to walk you through the entire process today. So we're actually going to go ahead and make a payment for a traveler. And then we're going to take that payment that we've seen created, push it into Xero, and then reconcile it in Xero as well. So as you can see here, I have all these people here registered for my trip, and Frank Garden here has not yet made a payment. So let's go ahead and view as Frank and make that first deposit as Frank in our trip. All right, we get bumped straight into the trip page for Frank. All right, and we're going to go ahead and pay now and make that deposit now. All right, he's going to get prompted to enter in his credit card information. So we're going to enter in he's going to be asked, right, to confirm his email. I'm going to go ahead and enter in a test email. All right. And then we're going to go ahead and enter in test credit card information. Right? All right, this is all Frank doing it on his own. He's going to click pay. He's going to see that successfully went through, right? All powered through Stripe, right? I've connected my Stripe account to my YouLi account. And as we scroll up here, all right, we can see that Frank's deposit was made and that he still has $1,875 left to pay on the trip, right? I've prompted that all costs are shown in US dollars. So we're going to go back into the Manage Payments tab. And then I can scroll down and see now that Frank is part paid on my trip. So I'm going to go ahead and push that payment that Frank just made into Xero. I click on the Payments tab within Manage Payments. Right? I can see all of these people's payments have been in. I can see that there have already been successful pushes over here on the right side into Xero. Right? I can do that magic one-click wonder and select everybody, but in this case, we're just going to click Frank. All right, we're going to push Frank into Xero. So I'm going to allow YouLi to have access into my Xero account so it can push those payments. And then I've had that successful invoice created in Xero in the draft state. So now I know that I must log into Xero to approve and reconcile this invoice that just got sent. Right? I can see here in my YouLi account, right, the description of the payment that was made. Right? I can see that Stripe fee here, all in US dollars, because my YouLi trip is in US dollars, as well as my Stripe account. I can see here, right, that the push status was successful. I can see the name of that invoice, YouLi CC Stripe 20. Now let's go check, right, our Xero account. So either you or maybe your bookkeeper, right, log into your Xero account, go to the Invoices section under Business, and you're going to want to go into Draft. Here in our draft section of our invoice in our Xero account, we can see that YouLi CC Stripe payment for my Innsbruck Mountain Retreat is in the draft invoice state. So I want to go ahead and approve this YouLi payment. So I'm going to click in And then I'm going to match the account to the description of each part of the invoice. So as an example, I'll have my Stripe fee be bank fees. I'll have the payment that Frank actually made be sales, right? You and your bookkeeper will match to the accounts that you needed to. And then I'm going to approve. My invoice was approved, and now the next step for you or your bookkeeper is to go ahead and make sure that this invoice gets matched with the bank statement that comes in. So click Dashboard. From your dashboard, you want to reconcile that bank statement with the invoice that got pushed from YouLi. Here I can see that Frank's bank statement is here, and I want to match that transaction in Xero. So I click Match. Right, I know that my trip is in US dollars, so I want to show that option as well. Right, I find the date, I find the YouLi CC Stripe 20 for the Innsbruck Mountain Retreat. I select that as the match, and then I reconcile that payment in Xero. Just like that, with a few simple clicks, right, all of those payments can be easily managed and reconciled in your Xero account. If you have any other questions, please reach out to me via the chat or check out our Help Center, which has some really helpful documentation as well.